think? Do we keep the music going? Do we keep it going? Do we turn on the game? Just let the music play. I think it's about run its course. Oh, hi. That camera is coming offline too much. We'll switch to the other camera. That one's better. When it's in focus, you know. Oh, it's the reveal. It's the reveal of a sad old man. Wizard, maybe. A wizard, Harry. Here, let's tilt this a little bit. Let's get a light on. I wasn't gonna have it on. I am a psyker. That is totally the class I would be. Heretic! Get something like that. Here, I gotta get the mic. Look at this, how unprofessional I am. Alright. Let's start. Let's get into it. Let's get into the kind words. I had an idea today. Oh, someone's setting a lot of stuff. Elegy, send me a new one. Oh boy, we got a lot of... we got... Jesus, look at that. Oh, we got some new stickers. That's all that matters. Some men play golf. I dig holes. I sent them a note highlighting real-world resources. Yeah, that's a good one. So I had a request. Or not a request. A topic I wanted to bring up with people today. We're going to go into it. It's going to be... Tell me about the last bridge you burned. Was it worth it? Do you regret anything? It didn't happen to me. But I read it somewhere. Someone was like talking about the bridges they burned. And so I was like, that sounds like a good thing. So for the uninitiated, Kind Words is a game where you talk anonymously to people. You send little nice letters. Hopefully you say, I'm listening, I'm here. Sometimes you can give advice. Sometimes you can ignore it and report it because it's a little scary. We're just going to keep it chill. As a reminder, positive, chill. Just chill, you know? Just chill. Gotta have the biggest heart anybody's ever seen. All right, let's get into it. Wipeout Pure. Yeah. That's actually kind of the genre I was going for. There's you look this up. It's called PlayStation 1 Jungle, and there's really interesting playlists for that, and that's kind of the vibe, like the Wipeout stuff. There's a big article out there if you look for it about how Wipeout was this really amazing convergence between this graphic design company that was big in the UK and then also like jungle and electronic music. And yeah, I actually have a big graphic design book about that place. They're called a Designers Republic. It's really cool. Very, very cool. If I could, I'd have all my graphics like the Wipeout stuff, and I'd have a full like Deathwave meets Wipeout 1 soundtrack type of music vibe. Like a little more down tempo, but not too much at times, because I kind of like that fast pace. Just keeps the brain moving, you know. Even Counter-Strike players find surfing maps relaxing. Yeah, yeah. I think it's about how we get into that focus, that what do they call it? Like the zone, when you get into the zone, basically, you know? I've been saying all this while I have this not messed up, I shouldn't say that, while I have this really tragic thing on the screen. So we're going to get right into that here. My dad is dying. He has been the only one there for me, but we were never an affectionate family. I try to tell him I love and care about him, but it feels like it doesn't reach him. I'm scared of losing him and myself in the end. I don't know how to live on after he's gone. It feels so unfair. Ah, man. Oh, boy. I'm kind of at a loss, you know? Because our dad was so close. I think he was given like a 5 to 10% chance of making it, and he made it. And so the emotions are very, yeah, it's like, it's very heavy to start the night. Here, how about this one? Sometimes we do all we can, and that has to be enough. Maybe you need to lay all your feelings out there for your dad and say the things that you really mean. Try. We're all scared of our own mortality, and he's probably processing this in his own unique way. I'm sorry you have to go through this. I paused before writing and thought about the limited time I have left with my own father. You gave me much to think about. Good luck. To turn that volume high? What do you mean that volume high? Is the volume loud? Am I loud? What was there something wrong? Did I fail? Just let me know if I'm messing up. Okay, good. Alright, we need a sticker to send to this person. What do you send to that? I always feel like... Jesus. That's not a good one, right? I think that one's good, right? Oh, that's tough. That's so tough. Here, I'm gonna post that I'm streaming. Oh, I have the squeakiest chair. Hopefully it comes across as like evil Kermit typing positivity. Yes. Yeah, it kind of is. You know, it's definitely, it feels like an obligation these days to put something out in the world. I mean, that it was kind of spurred. I was gonna wait a little while and do this until certain things change, but it really felt like I don't know what else to do, and adding some positivity into the world just kind of felt like the right thing, you know. All right. Here, I need to. The hood, yeah, the hood meme Kermit. Yeah, I know. Sorry, you heard that. I took a screenshot because I need to post it. It's gonna be a second here. Forgive me. Dead air, Kyle. I know. I'm really tired tonight. It's taken a lot. Yeah, I did this time. Good call. Yeah, I did. Thank you for pointing it out. Why is this not? All right. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, while I'm posting this, broken up on off, kinda acquaintances, know each other very, very well. Said I'm the one person they know to pick up the phone, trying to be friends. Relationships are hard for them. I don't need a lover. I need her. Oh, man. Ugh. I think we've all been there, right? I think we've all... Giving people the space they need is one of the hardest things you can do in these moments. Media's taught us to go after the ones we love unabated. Then sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Maybe you two are meant to be together and maybe not. I know this is kind of not the nicest thing to say, but like kind of just got to be like move on a little bit. The best thing you can do is live life for yourself and find your own happiness. When you're comfortable on your own, you'll be most ready for time with someone else, right? Yeah, it needs, and you can't, there's so many people that they don't understand that other people are experiencing something, and that person might need one thing and it might be completely opposite of what the other person needs. And so get some sticky situations nap time. Have some soda. I'm posting this really quick. Chill late night ASMR-ish answering messages stream. I don't even know. I think the hardest things to do is self-promote. I can promote other people's stuff, but when it comes to my own, I'm just like, ugh. You know, you just don't always know what to say or do. I think I've said this before, but when I was at certain jobs, that was always the biggest complaint, is that I don't champion my own successes enough. There we go. All right. I got out of a pretty long relationship a month ago on amicable terms, and there's this girl, and she's really sweet, and she likes me. I think I've fallen for her, but I don't know if I'm date ready yet. What do you think about that one? Chat. What do you think about that, chat? I know, right? I think the fun loving person in me that doesn't know where you're at says head first and dive in. Then the most cautious side of me says, when you know it's a good time. But then the wild side says, Get out there and say hi now. Do it. Do it. Do it. Spend time. Life is short. The apocalypse is here. Yeah, right? Like, don't overthink that. If you don't, your life might change because you walk up to someone tomorrow and you might just say hi and they might become one of your best friends just by happenstance. You never know. What's that quote in The Hobbit? It's not really related, but they're like, if you don't kick your feet, you won't know where the wind will take you. Something like that. Something like that. Oh man, I really want to have kids. I've always dreamed of being a dad, in part because I want to give new little guys the childhood I would have wanted. Ooh, I think that's a dangerous thing right there. The childhood I would have wanted, because then immediately you're living vicariously through your kids. That's dangerous. But my wife doesn't think she wants to have kids. Sometimes it freaks me out, but I love her so much. I could never leave. That's a big one. What would you say? It's a dangerous business, Frodo. Going out your door. You step onto the road, and if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing where you'll be swept off to. There you go. Yeah, I butchered it, but I got the gist. Okay, for this one. One of life's many curveballs. You know, life really doesn't warn you about these predicaments, does it? Unfortunately, I'm going... No, I won't say unfortunately. That's something personal you'll need to work out together. Maybe you'll both change your minds down the line either way, or you can agree to one way or another now. Just talk, and if it means more to you than the relationship, that's how things go. Your life is your life. Know it while you have it. The famous Bukowski quote. Let's see. I'm gonna give them a coffee because they should have a coffee. Ooh, oh, stop it. Stop it. Should I do Discord mod stuff? Oh, here's a good one. Hate that art community always preach socializing will get interactions in return. Follow people, like people's arts, comment a lot. That doesn't always work, you know? Just because I talk a lot won't mean they will do it in return. That's absolutely true, and no one size fits all. Just you be you, but don't forget to put in the work. What is the work? Keep at it, and it'll work itself out. Wink. Fuck art politics. Yeah, right. I'm sure you've heard a little bit of art politics. Haven't you? A little bit of art? You've heard a little bit of stuff? I think that one's perfect for it. Admiration for all artists. That's how it is. Okay, wait, let's go back. Let's see what one of these around here flying around is. I got a new letter. Nice. Thanks, dear. Oh, wait. Did we get a new decoration? No, I don't think so. Oh. Alright. Oh, there it is. I appreciate the replies. They have helped me think about things and reflect on my current challenges. See, that's what makes it all worth it right there. That is it. That is why we play this game. You know, some people might be like, why would you want to play this when you got Wukong or God of War or Dragon Age or something like that? Hashtag kind words too. Oh, get out. Get out. Get out. There's your screenshot. Repost. Yeah. It's clearly directed at me and all my hard work. Okay. Let's jump in. Oh, I got more? Wow. People are up. Alright. I really like... It's Five Nights at Freddy's, right? And it's mods. I don't know whether it's the passion, the percussiveness? Or what, but even though it's well below my skill level, I find myself always back to play the game again. Glad to hear you're having fun. Fun's nice. People should have more fun. It's not Friday Night Funkin', it's Five Nights at Freddy's. Right? It's not Friday Night Funkin'. Get out of here. I'm got a troll in my stream right now. Friday Night Funkin'. Welcome to WFNF. Kind words to... There we go. Sailing. So, Tech, Mr. Tech, I'm gonna buy us a game, a multiplayer game. It's called Sail Away 3, and it's like an MMO, but real world Earth, and you can go and sail anywhere, and you have to learn how to sail. We're gonna do that for this stream. We're gonna do it. It's next time, maybe. I mean, maybe you can through a mod. That'd be kind of funny. Like, so you're sailing in just like this real world setting, and then all of a sudden someone pulls up and it's just an orc. Like naked. Or just in like normal like sailing clothes, whatever that is. I don't even know. Alright, I really thought making friends in college would be easier. I have a table group in my English class that's really fun. Especially this one girl, but I'm afraid that I won't talk to them after the quarter ends. Yeah, the blind guy from Men in Tights pulling in. Forgive me for being blunt, dear writer, but you have the power to decide if you stay in contact or not. And that's a wonderful power to have. You decide your fate, no one else. Don't forget this. Yeah! Blinken, yeah. He's the star of that movie. I can say! Forget they're on your list of everyone. Yeah, I know. People have messaged me like, oh, you're really into politics, aren't you? I'm like, they're like, you post a lot. Yes. That's why I have to do this. I'm doing this anyway, so I thought I'd stream it. Oh boy, this is... Alright, alright, hang on. I gotta situate here. I'm gonna be off camera for a second. Look at Zangy. We didn't see anything. All right. This is a serious one. We got to crack our knuckles and dig in. All right. It says, sometimes she just makes me feel terrible or embarrassed about my body and the imperfections I have. I know she has standard to what she wants, but I'm trying my best to push myself to her image and what she wants, but I'm struggling. Yeah, I know it's not an autofocus, so I'm not doing that. I've been in this position before. I think a lot of, obviously a lot of women have been through this. Turn that page or leave. I sent it to myself actually on my other account. And I added the writing mistakes in there. So no one would know it was me. Here. We're going to be a little more blunt tonight, I think. The way I see it is you have two options. One, you continue down this path for her and push yourself harder and farther than you ever have. I'm assuming you mean physical fitness. If that's the case, it's a wonderful journey. 2, just be who you want to be. If that's not good enough for her, maybe she isn't the one. Either way, make sure you are on a path to become the person you want to become who you want to be. Yeah. Stickers. There we go. That guy. Right? It's like, if you want someone, you know, like, you got to make some changes here and there. Serious note, have a serious discussion, if not had before. Talk about how it's hurting you. Make a decision on if you want to change in yourself. Make the goal and ask for motivation and support. Support is the key. Yeah, absolutely. That's another great answer for this. You know, and also, like, how close are they? Because there's a part of me that's like, you know, if you want to go on this journey of like lifting weights or physical fitness and stuff, it might lead you to new places that of self-confidence where you'll just realize this girl isn't for you, and that, you know, oh my God, why did I do that for her? I should have done it for me. I'm worried about telling my dad about my relationship. He's been protective of me dating guys, and I hate to hold secrets, but also I don't want there to be a worry about his financial support to me for college. It's K again. Different K? You know, I'm going to pass on this one because I don't know. That's all right. Tonight we're gonna respond to every single one. Sounds like you're in a pickle. Do I just say that? Can you talk to anyone that knows you both that could maybe give you some objective advice? Oh man, that's don't know if it's a guy or a girl. I'm gonna keep it at that. That's it's clamming me up, you know. I technically responded. I tried, and now I feel like I pushed all I can. I never had anything in my life. Friends, love, money, only my family. I gave it my all to try and make everything better. Just a day ago, I was bleeding out and didn't even feel like saving myself, not for my parents. I would finally be gone. How are they bleeding out? I think the camera overheats. That's interesting. Damn. This is tough. Sound like a stronger person than you realize. It's harder to admit these things, and I'm glad you're a part of this community. Dark days come upon us all, but they don't last. Hold on to the light, my friend. There's always someone out there that needs us. I don't know, there's a lot of things I could say to that, but oof, I almost want to report it for the self-harm thing. That's a scary one. It's like an actually scary one. My family need to sell our house to be my dad medical costs, and we will find new home. We sell a lot of things in this year. It must be struggle on moving out. I feel so depressed. If our money is not enough, I guess we might selling our house again. I can't see the future. This is a terrible, unfortunate situation that you find yourself in, friend. No one should have to experience these things due to these things, especially due to medical costs. I wish chin up. There are things in this world to be happy about. You still have your parents. Be with them. Feel this moment with them. They need you as much as you need them. How's it? Home is where your family is, not the location. Oh, that's tragic. That's really sad. These are heartbreaking tonight. I did a cake so they could make a wish. Man, this is rough. My grandfather recently passed, and now I have to deal with knowing my mother's also about to die, and I've barely ever known her or talked to her. I'm not sure how to form a connection with her, and I'm so afraid she's going to die before you can. Stop everything. Pick up the phone or go and see her as much as you can. Write things down. Record conversations. Record video if you're able. Ask her questions you've never asked before about serious things, small things, anything she might want to say to your future future or current or future significant other, even kids. Maybe have her share some stories about you growing up. Go wild. You have fun with the time you have left. I've clearly thought about that one a lot. I'm happy that we did a Storyworth thing at the beginning of the year. It's fun seeing what Dad writes in response to questions. Oh, the song collector from Lithuania. How are you doing? I just got a new haircut. Trying to get used to it. LOL. Today my song is Broken Angel by Arash. Wish you a lovely Thursday. Wish you a lovely Thursday. I got a song. Here's my song. Bon Bon by... There you go. Dance, dance, dance. Thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger. I'll rush this right over. All right, one more and then we'll go into some of the responses. Or maybe we'll do that at the top of the hour. We'll go through responses. Everything is getting to me. The world feels like a twisted simulation and I don't feel real. So much has happened to me in the last little bit, but I can't let it affect me. And that's what's going to make me go insane. Personally, during these times, I immerse myself in a new hobby or something comforting like old favorite games, movies, or TV shows. Nostalgia is like a warm blanket sometimes. Which one do we pick? Octopus seems good. Right? Alright. I grew up in a family with strict values. Lately, I've been hanging out with friends with very different values. Now my family doesn't want to be friends with them. What should I do? They are not bad people. If they're taking you to a bridge, a train bridge, and asking you to hang off the bridge while the train comes, and if your name is Michael, and if they ask you to drink from a cup, Maybe they're not people that you should be around. Just saying. Uh, yeah. I, these are tough moments to navigate. You want to trust your parents, but it sounds like you need to explore the world on your own. The misfit in me says, do what you want. And the family man in me says, listen to your parents. Maybe there's a unique happy medium. Just don't do anything stupid. And if you do something stupid, don't get caught. And if you get caught, ask for forgiveness. Chocolate bar. I mean, what else do you say, you know? Like, it sounds like this person kind of wants to go crazy a little bit, you know? Like, it sounds like they're kind of in that wild phase and they're just kind of looking for that extra push, maybe? I don't know. The gift for my friend came in today. I'm supposed to be happy, but I can't shake off one thought. That being, I almost lost them just a week ago. Sure, everything's good now, but that thought of what if haunts me. When you say lost, what do you mean? I wish we could have a back and forth and explore this further. In the end, just remember, all we have is now, and now you have a friend. So enjoy that. Smiley face. Or that's like a millennial thing. To like showcase your emotion after. Don't hate me. I feel so scared of doing the same mistakes over and over again. I am starting therapy so I can improve as a person, but what if I can't change? Stop it. Right now. Right there. You said something and I have to say stop it. Don't ever say you can't change. Ever, 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 ever. You can and will if you want to. Trust the process and this old man. That's me waving. Oh, not another relationship one. Oh my god. So many relationship ones. Guys. Have some fun. What do you think about this one? Let's do one of yours. I can't get them out of my mind. I miss their company when they are not around. I love the time we spend together, and it's always too short. How is it possible to be so enamored with more than one person? I'm just to be simple. You have a lot of love to give, and there's nothing wrong with that. For some relationships, just make sure no one's heart gets broken. Is it capiche? Is it C? Music, because this person's got some vibes going. They got They got the Marvin Gaye on. Thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger. I'll rush this over. Oh boy. S writes, so tired of my dad acting like his entire family hates him when we're concerned about him. It's gotten to the point that he keeps sleeping downstairs now and dropping everything he does. It sounds like he's depressed and can't find a way out of the hole. No one really wants to be in that situation. Sometimes asking for help or acknowledging the help that's around are too difficult for one person to handle. It might be something he has to get through on his own, or maybe there's a time when you can come together as a family and talk to him, or maybe even alone. Believe there's a way out. There has to be. Good luck, friend. Friend. There we go, that one. Oh God, long distance relationship shit. That's the worst. I was in a long distance relationship once and it was terrible. Awful. Would never do it again. Ever. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Mine was 3,000 miles, I think. Seeing once every few months. Oh, I love this song. It's a killer soundtrack. 3,000 miles coast to coast was not fun. 2-second break, really quick. Back. All right, we got 12 more minutes until a short break, and then we're going to start reading people's responses to the questions that I've written. I've been in a long-distance relationship for 5 years now, and I've been trying to save up the money to move to her. With the way the political climate is shifting, I'm worried that her and I will never get our happily ever after together after all this time, hanging on to hope. 5 years is a long time. You've waited this long. Don't let anything on this earth stop you from being with each other. Politics, the weather, or distance. Take the chances in front of you and roll the dice. Love is always worth it, even when in the end it seems like it wasn't. It's better to have loved than lost than never to have never loved at all, right? What do I do when the person who I feel is stealing everything good from my life, who I'm incredibly jealous and mad about, is not really a bad person, who doesn't even know why they have that effect on me? Hell, I do not even know myself. What do I do? Well, you said it right there at the end. You don't know yourself. Do that first and then tackle the other things you mentioned. Know thyself. It's probably not the best answer, but pretty simple though, you know? You just gotta know yourself. Excuse me. People keep telling me him cheating on me is a reflection of his insecurities and has nothing to do with me. I can't help but keep questioning my desirability and what is wrong with me, though anyways, I never thought he would do this to me, but here we are. Alright. It's absolutely not about you. You didn't do anything, and you can't force someone to do what he did or to love who you are. You sound like a lovely person, and he doesn't seem like he understands you. Have a talk with him, and I'm breaking a personal rule of not directly telling people what to do, but you might want to break it off for a bit. He doesn't sound like the greatest guy. Just seemed like the right thing to send there. Thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger. I think I am too hard on myself. I can give good suggestions and advice to others, but when it comes to me, I am so mean to myself and try to guilt and shame myself into improving. If I was only better, I could do it. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna move this. Oh no, I can't yet. I should put that in the middle. Get it ready for TikTok, you know, the old vertical. I feel that I have the same problem. I'm 5. Sometimes you can put that, yeah, maybe not enough time alone, that guilt and shame into a productive path. I do it with physical fitness, and it's been a long but rewarding journey that's paid off. Remember that you are enough, and it's all in your head. Yeah, that's not enough information, you're right. What experiences in your life have had the biggest impact on shaping who you are today? When I first came to LA, I loved going to taco stands. They're everywhere here. It's all relatively the same, but who can say no to taco stands pretty much 24/7? Well, there's one part of it that I can say no to. I very seriously remember the first time I had tacos from this particular truck outside my work. and it was the first time I had their green sauce. It was a harrowing afternoon. Zug zug. Every time someone invades my personal space for a while, or I have to accompany them for a long time, I get anxiety, even if my anxiety doesn't really show much when I speak to them. Maybe sometimes, but not really, and I can't even eat my food. I get stressed. Oh, I get that. I get that. Have you thought about why or how this happens to you? Sometimes if you spend enough time delving into the root of these issues, you can overcome them, or you can recognize they're happening and develop skills to de-escalate or take a bit more command of the situation. Signed, someone almost 40 who's struggled with all this his entire life. I was gonna say and is streaming this right now, but no, I don't want to say that to that person. Sticker. Star. You're a shining star. No matter if you get social anxiety. I can feel my sanity going away. I can't sleep thinking around stupid things I should not. I am starting to irrationally demand human contact from anyone. Just a human touch to make me remember how it is. Oh yeah, you're in a dangerous spot right now. See a doctor if you can, or talk to a close member of your family. Friends maybe. I think family is better right now. About these issues. Lack of sleep is physically and mentally extremely dangerous, and it's not talked about enough. Find a way to address your sleep habits ASAP, and maybe look into ways of preparing for sleep, preparing for bed in advance. Finally, maybe you have ADHD. This can impact your sleep habits. Good luck, fellow insomniac. I struggled out all my life. All my life with poor sleep. I think I'm just supposed to be up later, or just on a different schedule. Just feels right, you know? Like I just feel myself when I'm slightly deviated from the 9 to 5. How are you? How's your day been? I'm pretty okay. A little tired, a little wired. Need to order some more green and maybe eat a little more before bed. Thank you for asking. Soda. Yeah, I'm supposed to be at night too. It's just hard. It's hard. The world isn't kind. It wasn't kind to that. Burnt out, gifted kid who wants to be a doctor, but I've got no faith in myself. You know what I want to say? I just want to lay into this person a little bit to say it. Never call yourself a gifted kid. I hate that notion so much. I'm a gifted kid. Just no one recognizes my talents. I have all the potential in the world. I'm special. I'm the second coming of Jesus and Einstein. Here, you know what I'm gonna do? Just because I have to answer, there is a song called Keep the Faith by Bon Jovi. So I'm just going to copy and paste those lyrics. Oh, I can't? No, let me. Oh, they don't let you paste. All right. Everybody needs somebody to love. Everybody needs somebody to hate. Wait. Mother, mother, please believe me. Everybody's bitching 'cause they don't get enough. And it's hard to hold on when there's no one to lean on. Faith. You know you're gonna live through the rain. Lord, we've gotta keep the faith. Faith. Don't you let your love turn to hate. Obviously, this person will understand that. This Gen Z will understand that those are the lyrics to Bon Jovi's Keep the Faith. Oh, we gotta answer stuff now. Or look at what people sent us. Jesus. Alright. Alright. Alright, I said, tell me about the last bridge you burned. Was it worth it? Do you regret anything? The last bridge I burned was with my first best friend in college. Over time, I got really stressed out from our course, the hardest course in our university. So I decided to shift out. After, I think she got severely attached to me and would lash out at any shady, unserious comment I made, thinking that I secretly hated her. It was quite strange. The final straw was after I called her crush ugly. And then sent me a long text the day after my grandma died saying condolences and sorry. Looking back, she just didn't want to be lonely. Damn. Damn, that was a good story. You know, I wish I had that much emotional intelligence back in the day. You know, like to recognize something like that. I don't think I had it. I don't think I still have a whole lot. It's just, I wish I would have recognized that, oh, some people just are lonely and that's how they want to, you know, go about things. Damn. That's a good one. All right, next response. This is my favorite part, I think, is reading the responses to these things. Tell me about the last bridge you burned. Was it worth it? Do you regret anything? I don't regret it. I got back in contact with an ex of mine who was mentally abusive to me. Even though he was nice to me again, I couldn't feel comfortable with him due to our past, so I just blocked him again without saying anything. I still wish him well and hope he is doing all right. Well, that's a good way of going about it. Speaking of emotional intelligence, like this is the way you got to be, you know? Like, I got in contact, I realized it's not meant to be, we can't do it, and whatever. I hope that person's all right. It's not as entertaining, but that's good. Yeah, that makes me feel good. That person's a good person. All right. What's the last compliment you received from a stranger? I asked. Always said that to my burned bridges. Yeah. Chicken bomb ball. Used in popular sport in some places. Nice. New one. I wear brightly colored skirts a lot. So often strangers will pick up on that and be like, oh, that's a really pretty skirt. I think that's the last one I got from someone. All right. I like that. That's good. Banana. For no reason at all. Do you ever get worried that you're saying the wrong thing to someone on here? People are pouring their hearts out to you, and sometimes it feels like walking a tightrope. This person says, it goes both ways, friend, and as long as you mean well, it's not likely to be too wrong. Only irrelevant or ineffective. So I think hope. So you see, that's a natural concern to have simultaneously. It's also a way to feel like bettering the world, I tend to feel. Give to others what you can't always give yourself. Hope that someday, somehow, when someone pays it forward enough, it might return to you and save you when you need it most. That's a cool guy. You get the cool flower. Or girl. Or they, you know. Ah, the Michigan friends, yeah. Yeah. Do you ever get worried that you're saying the wrong thing to someone on here? People are pouring their hearts out to you, and sometimes it feels like walking a tightrope. I asked. This person says, it's only natural to be worried, I think. It's so easy to misunderstand things, even with the time to write them as correctly as we can. I often draft a lot of responses, only to decide that maybe I'm not really cut out to respond properly to some letters. I think this is okay too. Some self-boundaries to where we feel comfortable to be comforting, and that leaves the letter up for longer so someone more qualified can reply. At least I think. I don't think that's how it works. I don't think it's first come, first serve on these things. So that's good. I'm glad these people are kind of expressing the same thing, you know. Everyone seems to be trying their best. Trying their best. There's that guy. And we got a lot of letters, don't we? All right. This one is, I'll read it again. Do you ever get worried that you're saying the wrong thing to someone on here? People are pouring their hearts out to you, and sometimes it feels like walking a tightrope. 100%. As I'm autistic too, I worry I might come off different than what I want. I worry, what if I cause more harm than good? Truth is, all you can do is try. You know your intentions. People on here mostly have the best intentions. So even when I get bad responses to my requests, I tell myself those things. I appreciate them trying, even if their message didn't help. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. I think there's something about being a witness to these things, or just that it feels like someone is witnessing you, you know? Did we get anything new? Oh, we didn't. Did we get a... Well, we got the exclamation point. That's a new one. Excelsior. Who said Excelsior? Stan Lee. That used to be his thing. Can I press it? Can I press it? Doesn't do anything? Oh, it does. Over his head. I see. Funny. Do we have him out? No, we don't. Did the birthday? Yeah, we have the birthday cake. Turtle. Oh, yeah, it's the painting. What else we got here? We don't have this guy out yet. Oh, my God. I think we got all this. Did I get that? Yep. Let's read some more letters. I hope you have a great day. Thank you. All right. Let's go outside. Oh, and the people ahead of that thread. All right, let's go inside the vintage stuff bookstore. Someone sends their thanks for the letter you wrote and another Benini slugs. Oh. But you need all the stickers. People birthdays happen more than once a year and never on the same day twice. Ooh. Someone responded. Does anyone have a PS1-esque jungle music recommendation for me? Hey friend, I'm a big fan of DJ Pichet. Maybe check out the Yaman tapes if you're digging for new stuff. If you haven't already, also check out the Bomberman Hero OST. Absolute bangers that strangely managed to match the tone of the game. Bit of an offshoot, but if you want to explore some less explosive house music to chill to, I'd recommend Soichi Terada's Asakusa Light or Yoshinori Sunahara's Love Beat. Hope you find something good. Cheers. That's good. I don't know any of that. Crash Bandicoot? Yeah. Yeah, they had great music. They definitely did. You know what I also think of too is Diddy Kong Racing. It's not music, but Alakazam. 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 Can I get canceled for that? The one I have for a podcast is the Gerudo Valley from Ocarina of Time. That was always one that I liked. Pretty typical though. All right, let's go to another one. Do you mean like the Wipeout 2097 soundtracks? There's a load of good breakbeat and jungle music from around that era. Future Sound of London. Yeah, I was actually listening to that album this week. Underworld, Pearl's Girl. Yeah, I know. Deep Blue, The Helicopter. I don't know. Wait, I think I was listening to that. I was listening to Deep Blue. Omni Trio, Renegade Snares. All right, I'll have to check those out. Thank you, community. Probably already has that. Hi, Devs here. Thought you might like these other cool games. Note to self: find cool games. What? Huh. What's good? This month is Movie Classics Month for my wife and I at home. What are your top 5 recommendations that are not quite typical? Give me some deep cuts. Recommend some good stuff. Let's see if we can recommend anything. Silly question, but I'm looking for a pic of a cute Selkie where it's like tired versus wired, and one is just a seal with really cute, good hair. Does anyone know a book similar to The Miseducation of Cameron Post? It's one of my favorite books. Let's see. Let's look that up. I don't know what that is. The Miseducation of Cameron Post? book. It's a young adult novel. When Cameron Post's parents suddenly die in a car crash, her shocking first thought is relief. Relief will never know that hours early she had been kissing a girl. But that relief doesn't last, and Cam is soon forced to move in with her conservative Aunt Ruth and her well-intentioned but hopelessly old-fashioned grandmother. She knows that from this point on, her life will forever be different. Survival in Miles City, Montana means blending in and leaving well enough alone, as her grandmother might say, and Cam becomes an expert at both. Then Coley Taylor moves to town. Beautiful pickup driving Coley is a perfect cowgirl with the perfect boyfriend to match. She and Cam... Okay, I don't need any more of that. Nope, I cannot give a recommendation similar to that one. Not my wheelhouse. Not my wheelhouse. Any new 70s, 80s, 90s sounding rock groups around? I'm looking for something a little more upbeat, but old school acoustic. I want to hear musicians play classic instruments. Let me look in my list a little bit. Let's see. New stuff. What do we got? Is there anything? It's rock groups. '70s, '80s, or '90s rock groups. I want to say idols. They're kind of like eternal. They could exist in any era. Acoustic, though. I don't think this person has any similar tastes. I got one. Well, wait. That's maybe too obvious. Man, I don't got anything for this. Okay, yeah, maybe that's good. Have you tried listening to Hermanos Gutierrez? I feel they're cool in any era, and they're a guitar duo. Give them a listen. I just keep thinking, like, what is a perfect band for this person? Because people like this, it's just not my thing usually. I love new retro wave. Can you give me tips for new artists or music in this genre? New retro wave. I don't know how to say this. Otto's new album Neuro might fit. Let's say Orchid Mantis, maybe? Mantis, maybe? Vegan and McGee, kind of? Kinda? Oh yeah, Night Tapes. Night Tapes. Second. Windows 96. Kind of chill wave, vaporwave though. I don't know. Journal prompts for self-discovery. I don't really know a journal prompt. I never journaled. I did like once for like a day or a couple days, and I thought this is boring. Like actual journal, you know. Looking for good ideas and crafting a horror game story. Do you have any cool story to share? No, you are not stealing my story. Hello everyone, advice. Any cozy games please. Those I'd like to play in cold autumn eatings while drinking tea and wrapped in a blanket. I was gonna say Doom 64. I don't know why that popped in my head. Here. OMSI 2. It's a bus driving game. I think I'm gonna do that one next week. Summer House. Is it Tiny Glade? That's one, right? Simpler Times. Cozy Caravan. Oh, I said Summer House. Timberborn, maybe? Odada. Yeah, I think that's good. It's real good. Real good there. Looking for inspiration and topics for my journaling. I need new music. Lately, I have been listening to a lot of Little Dragons, Iron and Wine, Bon Iver, and Phoebe Bridgers. Does anyone have any acoustic folk music they like or they enjoy? Oh boy, you need to get your hips shaking. Like, I don't want to tell someone what to do, but it's a bit lethargic. I don't listen to a lot of that type of music anymore. I think McGee is a good one for this person. Delicate Steve, maybe? Delicate Steve, maybe? McGee? I don't know any. I don't. That's all I got right now. When I was really sad, I was really listening to a lot of that. Any book recommendations? Sci-fi thriller. Really big fan of Bookwool, Ready Player One, and Project Hail Mary. The one I always recommend to people is Altered Carbon. TV show was okay for season 1, but the book is better. Oh, Young Justice Robin and Kid Flash. Sentence. Pass. Shout out to B, the Arkham Horror playlist maker. Wish we could connect. Also, please give me more playlist recs for Arkham Horror. Here, I got the OC's LADWP hold. It's a bit of a joke. That's an actual song, by the way. Look it up. I want to know more IA games like Deep Game. What's an IA game? What's an IA game? Next. To compose any composers out there, what favorite sample libraries are you using? Nope. And we'll never find a game like Phantom Dust. Oh, this is old. Hi, I'll be getting a fixed wire retainer soon, top and bottom front teeth. Ooh, I'm looking for floss recommendations since that will be very difficult going forward. I already have a flosser, water flosser, thank you. Go into your closet or kitchen or wherever it may be and grab a broom. Make it turn it parallel to the ground and make sure you smash it against your mouth and retainer rapidly and thoroughly. Should work. Wait, no. That one's better. Yeah, they'll love that one. What's with the journaling squad? Is it the same person? D. C. D, C, and A. Huh, there are different people, I guess. Wabi Sabi. Don't know it. Hello, there's only YouTuber recommendations. I love Tara Yummy, Jake Weber, Jen X Pen, and Emma Chamberlain. Just those kinds of content. Okay, I got a guy. I was just shown this dude, and I have to share it because obviously it's the same one. Subscriptions. Who is this? Where is he? Oh shoot, where is he? How do you see all your subscriptions? What's it called? I just added. There it is. Full Moon Matinee. That's the one. There you go. It's this channel where this older gentleman dresses up as like a detective from the 1930s and introduces films. And he does like a Elvira or Joe Bob Briggs or whatever thing to it. I can't wait for this person to Google it. Anything by Lo-Fi Girl, maybe? What? Oh no. What is an EGL brand? Don't know if we have any witchcraft practitioners on there, but if so, know any water spells that don't require a bath? Kind ones, no curses. I don't know what to say. I don't know. What do you say to that? Books or television similar to the Curse of Chalian books, less violent or explicit is good. Thank you. Nope. Television or movies similar to Our Flag Means Death. Books are fine too, not preferred right now. Anything from Christopher Guest. Right? Like, flat out. Any communities for mask cosplays? I like to dress up with masks because I feel like I can really embrace the character. Is there a way to meet others? I don't know, but I can totally relate to that. A lot of the time when I'm picking like a costume, Halloween costume, a mask is like the first thing I go to because I feel like I don't have to be so insecure. You know what I mean? Okay, well, that's it. GTA RP. Yeah. Right. Someone sends their thanks. Ooh wee. Almost got them all. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here we go. I didn't want to be born on Earth and even had a 3-year fight with my creator over it. I was led to believe she had no control over it, but I recently learned that she did and believed I just needed to grow. Then the thing I never wanted to suffer again happened. Was this by an AI? Nice try, AI. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm 20. I feel so overwhelmed by all my problems. Severe social anxiety, low self-esteem, no motivation, past regrets, etc. I feel stuck, stressed, and unsure where to start. I'm wondering if I should just accept who I am now or continue trying to be a better person. Hey, good news. I'm almost 40 and still feeling all of those emotions from time to time. Everything seems a little heavier when you're younger. Things get better. Sometimes they get worse. I've said this before. But you should always try and be better, because the alternative is being worse. And that's just the worst. Sometimes I wonder if I'll survive by myself or end up on the streets, worried that after I graduate I won't be able to afford much even with a job. If I can even land one. God, all my course mates are all better options and I can't compete with them. Oh man. The path before us is difficult, especially in these times and for your generation. You don't have it easy, and it doesn't seem like it's getting any better. No one is better than you. Keep that in mind. The best you can do is the best you can do. Keep moving forward and you increase your chances of things working out for the better. I wish you best of luck, friend. That's a hard one. I feel so bad for kids going into college and coming out of it right now. It's the boomers' fault. It's all the boomers' fault. Apathy. Meds still not working. Never wanted to be alive to begin with, and I'm tired of trying. Nothing I do matters to me. Passed around by people pretending to relate. By posers wanting to feel sorry. Oof. I gotta report that one. This seems like borderline self-harm. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Can't do that one. Uncle G is back. How y'all doing? Let me know what's going on in your life. Brag about yourself. Send me those positive vibes, and I'll send you some right back. Hey, G. It's G. Are you me? Or am I you? Yes. Banana. I don't mean to laugh, but it's so funny. I'm stuck with constipation again. It hurts so much, and I already tried everything I can. Different kinds of laxative, and went to the doctor. I'm so nervous as nothing came out today yet. Say no more, friend. A gallon of coffee and 2 cups of the green sauce from your nearest taco stand. You're welcome. At my uni. It's so funny. I've never said uni. I've never really met anyone that said uni either. Is it a new thing or is it a regional thing? I don't know. At my uni, we have required attendance class sections that count towards our grade. Last week, many got canceled, so I ended up driving 3 hours for 20 minutes of class time. This week, I want to avoid that, but I don't know if a self-signed medical note would justify an absence. Something tells me a self-signed medical note would not, in fact, justify an absence. It sucks that you went that far for only 20 minutes of class time, but sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. There are worse things in life to worry about. Don't sweat this one. Like, so what? You're in school. Like, that's, I know, like, money's probably tight and everything, but that's what you got to do. It's your job. It's like a job. You just got to go. You just got to go when they say go. That's just the way it is. We don't like it. We're slaves to capitalism. Oh, I have a big problem with something. I'm a victim of sexual abuse. My uncle did it when I was young. My parents know it. But don't do anything about him. They invite him and everything. They know how I feel with that. They just say, come over it. It hurts. Oof. You poor thing. That's a rough one. I don't know what to say. Nothing feels right here. I don't know what to say to you, friend. Your letter spoke to me on a deep level. I wish I could give you a hug and say it's all going to get better. If you're old enough, try contacting some free services. Try calling some free services that can help you navigate this. People are out there willing to listen to you in this game and in the real world. You will be heard, I promise. Be good to yourself. You sound like a kind soul. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, that one hurt. It's sad. Ooh, these are heavy tonight. These are so heavy. I've spent my entire life dealing with an abusive parent. Now well into my adulthood. I'm wondering if it's worth cutting them off or just dealing with it until they're gone. It's hard to find motivation to change. I think you are a strong person to even think about the notion of enduring further abuse. If I may be so bold to suggest something, it might be worth cutting them off. At the very minimum, it might be worth your time to contact a therapist and or other members of the family that could help you deal with this parent. It's not right, and don't for an instant think you deserve it or that it's your fault. Be well and good luck. Oh, that's... Jesus. I feel bad. I feel bad. I feel good in that people come here and they say these things and they put themselves out there, but oof, that's tough. Oofda. Oofda. I find it a bit weird that I'm often unable to give proper emotional responses to other people because it feels flat inside and I don't want to fake excitement or anything. What is this? Proper emotional responses to other people. It could be a lot of things. You might be depressed, anxious. It might be ADHD. You might be distracted. It might be autism. Who knows? I certainly don't, but a doctor might. This might be worth getting officially looked at if you feel like it's preventing you from living the life you want to live. Right? Right. I mean to laugh. I saw gaping and I laughed. Terrible. I feel like I have a gaping feeling of loneliness inside of me that needs anyone to come and pull me out of it. It feels so debilitating sometimes and I don't know why I'm like this. Oh yeah, that's very natural. We all need someone to help us out of those deep, dark, gaping holes. For me, it's my family, including my wife, my brother, my parents, and my cousins and friends. Build a network you can tap into, and if you have it already, use it now. That's what no, loved ones are more than happy to be there for you in these times of need. Right? That's what family's for. It's about family. About family. Banana. Does anyone find themselves mentally distracting themselves during stressful scenarios? Every time I have to be present when stress is difficult, my mind just shuts itself down and it's hard to break out. Yeah, that's called trauma. That's just flat out called trauma, I believe. Or some people just get overwhelmed, though. That could be a trauma response or something else. The world's in a tough spot right now, so I feel like there's there's a lot of pressures placed on us. Maybe that's contributing. Maybe not. I'm not a doctor, but I do know disassociating in the middle of a conversation. No, in the middle of a stressful scenario might not indicate that things in the old brain engine aren't fully lubricated. I don't know what I'm saying. Trying to get crazy and creative and all that. I hate argument with my family, even if I have a good point or I'm just expressing my feelings. It just leaves me feeling exhausted, frustrated, and down. I try my hardest to be fair and kind, yet I always end up feeling bad for it. Any suggestion to rebound? Nope. We're going to see if anyone else sent me some stuff. Nope, no one did. All right, let's go outside. I don't want to do without one. I don't want to do it. Let's see. Ooh, we got a new thing here. The vintage stuff. Let's see what we got back. Inbox. Digi. Alright. I said, this movie is Movie Classics Month for my wife and I at home. What are your top 5 recommendations that are not quite typical? Give me some deep cuts. 12 Angry Men, Bullet Train, Knives Out. Knives Out! That's not a deep cut. The Thing. The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. These are not deep cut. Airplane? The Outfit? None of these are really deep cuts, and I'm sure you'll see others singing their praises, but I think they're all very good movies. Okay, fine. I'm an asshole. He said. They said. Assuming the gender. That was a good one. Alright, let's end the stream by... Wait, do we have a letter again? Oh, I thought that's what it meant. Okay, let's view a map. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the last stop. What's this place again? Memories? I don't know what that is. Oh, that's cool. It's just things I've favorited. Oh yeah, the Wiggling Void is just stuff that you can send out to the ether. Let's do the plaza. Oh, a notification. Today's topic is, what would you like to learn? Oh, it's easy. The piano. I had opportunities to learn it when I was younger, but I said no because I was scared of people making fun of me, and it would have cut into my time playing games and watching cartoons. For real. True story. Add it to the pop-up pile. Alright, read. Let's get out of here. What's this? Be the reason someone backflips in the middle of the night. I like that. That's cool. I'm tired. If you are tired too, maybe you should go to bed. Thank you for your time. That might be on the schedule soon. What's this one? Can a cow eat another cow? Can a bull? Bad joke. Eh? Alright. Weird. Let's go to Snow Mountain. Let's see what people are writing. Life tips. Sometimes being warm and comfy is all that matters. Never be afraid to choose comfort. Absolutely. Although I do feel like people... There's so many people like my age that are like, oh, I'm in my 30s now. I can't go out late. It's about comfy from here on out. Like, no, you're not. Go out. You're still young. You should do everything in moderation. Don't deprive yourself of the things you love. It will just make you miserable. Yeah, unless you're Jeffrey Dahmer. Probably, take your pet out for a trip. I'm sure they'd love it. Yes. Yes. That's one of the things that was always difficult coming to a city from living in the country was seeing all these miserable animals, all these miserable dogs. There's big dogs in tiny places that are just, you can see it in their eyes. You can see how sad they are compared to like an outside dog in the country or something. I don't have anything for anybody. What's a good life tip? Striving to be better doesn't have to mean being unhappy with where you are now. That's fair. Yeah, I don't disagree with that one. Everyone is always doing the best they can with cards they've been dealt with. Not true. No, they are not. They are absolutely not. Everything will be okay. No matter how scary things get, everything usually turns out okay in the end. Also not true. Not true in either. You gotta work hard. What's a good tip for everyone? It's better to live in a world filled with overwhelming kindness than overwhelming hate. Be a part of the solution. Spread joy when you can. That's bad. It's not that good. What's this one? Shimmering puddle. What's that? Neat. Make a wish. That we survive the next 4 years. Succeed socially. There's a lot of people that ask for like succeeding socially or need social advice that play this game. Makes me sad a little bit. I wish that I could eat as much as I want but never gain weight. Don't we all? Don't we all? If you work out more, then you'll be fine. I wish I could have a few close friends, and that one's heartbreaking. I wish you were here. Oh, man. That's okay, yeah. I might have to end on that note. That's a tough one. We didn't hit the outskirts, so let's do that really quick. Nothing here. Nope. Let's go back home. Nothing at home. Oh, we got one. Another sticker. All right. Let's see. What else can we say? What requests for next time? How's the fitness journey going? Has it started? And that's it. I think I'm going to do more streams this week. Maybe on this channel, maybe not, maybe on my other one. But thanks for tuning in.